Hi, yes, welcome friends. How about that? Today I'm working from a new location and I have planned to have a second frequency generator station, twirling generator station that is, set up and do different experiments and things with it. In order to set it up, someone asked me how, what do you do? How do you make it? And I said, well, they're not so easy to make. First of all, it took me like forever to get it just so. And then you make them to a specific frequency. And I think that's even the hardest thing because you're working with a certain material that needs to be to that frequency. And what you basically do is just, because it has 9 rings, they're all consecutive rings, nothing welded here, it's tied, is that you tie on 3 rings, so every third, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, over here. And so you tie the string and you have to balance it so that, now let me give it a twirl here, that it's pretty level. What I'm finding, and this is pretty low, as you can see, there is the floor, so it's not very high up. But what I am finding is that the higher it's tied or hangs from, the longer it keeps twirling. And I'm thinking, yeah, that makes sense. I give it some go, and it keeps going and going and going. So I borrowed this sphere from the other center, and I may do that sometimes, but I really wanted to have its own either sphere or crystal. Primarily, I work with what I have at the moment, and I have other crystals. I also borrowed the wooden piece because I like the feel of it, and these pentagon shape over here. And the next thing that I'm going to be addressing, and then this is over here right now, okay, you're not seeing this, is that I have these crystals and I've had them for a time. And as you can see, they're very high-pitched sounding crystals. You hear? I'm not doing anything special with them. And I learned from a friend that you can clear them. And in fact, she had like angel frequency of 4,000 or something on her tuning forks. I also had a tuning forks I purchased a long time ago. It's like 200 something or what have you. And I just wondered, could I just use this? And I thought, why not? So, and hang on a minute because I am having a bit technical difficulties. Can't do everything here at the same time. So here's the tuning fork. Can you even see that? Now I need to angle this a little more. Like I said, I'm working from a new location and I may have to adjust to this a bit more. So I don't know if you're gonna hear it. It's pretty low. I don't even need to touch the crystals. Although I could, I'm guessing, maybe put the end of it here. It's still, as long as it's vibrating in my hand, it means that it's working. Now she told me she didn't even touch hers. So mine are getting the works. So one of these lovely crystals, whichever one fits best, is going to go in the center of my twirling frequency generator. This one is made to a different frequency. It's I think 639, yes, for friendships and favor and peace and joy and all the other good stuff. I have the information that was online, or some of it, over here on this other phone. Let me see if I can read it off here. Oh, you can't even see it. 639 hertz, connecting relationships. So I was right on target on that. It says the 639 frequency can promote connection and repair turbulent relationships with friends, family, and the community around you. yeah, who couldn't use more joy in their lives by repairing relationships that may have gone haywire? So anyways, right now, as you see, I'm having the frequency generator about, I don't know, the whole floor level, although I was thinking if I make it very long, I could actually lay down under it and just let it twirl all the way around in a huge circle. I would have to fasten the sphere in the center, the quartz sphere. But it's probably going to end up going higher. Perhaps I will put a chair inside the pentagon shape. I've done that before, where it gave me the feeling, in fact, that was the first time I tried that, and it gave me the feeling that I was teleporting, you know. It's like, okay, Scotty, pick me up. And I've also come across a fellow that plays this Aboriginal, I forgot the name, it's like a dingy-doo. And it sounds awesome. It's a very grounding, peaceful, I think it's healing kind of sound. At least for him it's healing, but probably for us as well. And I think I'm going to try and play that in my next video in the background and just run a session and see how this goes. But yeah, to set the twirling generator, it's not very difficult. Now you will need a hook, you know, up high here. Whoosh, I don't know if you can see that or not. Zooming in. There it is. It's a white hook. Yeah, I like to disguise my stuff. And I use whitish sort of threads, but not sewing threads. This is stronger and pretty simple. So if you'd like to acquire one, check the description in the video. Otherwise, just enjoy yourself watching this. Have a blessed day.